A very fresh good morning, my dear students. My name is Khushbu and I welcome you back on this virtual platform with the revision video of your semester exams. As you know that your exams are about to start and you have to prepare well for your exams. You will get the information about your exams in detail soon. But before that, let me brief you in short about your exams. So, your semester exams will be of 40 marks and it will consist two sections. First, objective, second, subjective. Both are of 20 marks each, means 20 marks of subjective and 20 marks of objective. Okay, for your exams, you have to arrange few A4 size sheets. You can use plain sheets or ruled sheets, it's up to you. Now let's see what we have to do with these sheets. So first of all, you will mention date like this of your exam, then write here semester 1, session 2020 to 21, then write your subject English. Here you will write class 4 and here like this name, class, section, and here you will mention objective. Your objective type paper is of 20 marks and you will be having 20 questions in it. So you can write it in advance the serial numbers like I have written 1 to 20, and when you will attempt your paper it will be easy for you. You can simply mention the correct option here what you will take in your paper for all the 1 to 20 questions. Then take another sheet and in it also you have to write date, that is date of your exam. Again you will write the heading semester 1, session 2020 to 21, subject English, class 4. Here you will mention the name, class, section, and here you will write subjective and underline it. So this preparation you have to do a day before your exam so that you will save your time while doing your exam. So you have to be careful while doing subjective paper. You must write it in neat and clean handwriting, and when you will complete your subjective paper you have to click the photographs, make the PDF and send it as instructed to you. After that, you might be thinking that what is the use of this objective one? So let me tell you, you have to staple both the sheets, make the folder and keep it safe in a folder. As soon as your exams will be over, you will be getting a notification from the school that you have to submit these hard copies at the school reception. So for that, it should be kept safe with you. Now let's see the English syllabus of semester 1. So here it is Reader, chapter number 5, A Broken Promise from book 4, term 1. Next, chapter number 2, The King and the Peasant from book 4, term 2. After that, My Little Book of Literature, chapter number 1, The Jamun Tree. In grammar, you will be having nouns and its kinds from book 4, term 1, pronoun, personal and possessive from book 4, term 1, prepositions from book 4, term 1, and simple present, past and future tenses from book 4, term 2. And at last, you will be having comprehension. Today we will do the revision of the chapters of your books. But before starting the chapters, let me tell you how you have to prepare for the chapter. First of all, you have to read the chapters thoroughly, as you might get the questions from middle of the chapters also. Then you have to learn the word meanings. You have to learn the word meanings, those we have done in copy, as well as those which are given in book also. Then you have to practice make sentences as we have done it in our copies also. Then what you have to do, you have to learn the question answers of the chapter. As you all know that this time you are having subjective paper. So you have to do the written practice and also you have to learn all the spellings properly. Let's quickly recap all the chapters of your syllabus. So we will start with chapter number 5, A Broken Promise. It is a story of a friendship between young man and a turtle, as how young man saved the turtle from the children. So to thank the young man, turtle took him into the palace in the deep sea and gave him a feast. And when it was the time to leave, the turtle gave him 2 boxes of gift and asked him to open only 1 box. And the young man promised him that he will open only 1. But when he get back to his home, he opened the bigger box and saw that it was full of gold. So he became excited and thought that the other box would be full of money. So he opened the box and he broke his promise. And what happened? He became an old man, as the smaller box was full of curse. Now let's see chapter number 2, The King and the Peasant. It is a story of a king who was very kind and he used to donate a lot of gold and money to the people in his kingdom so that no one would be left poor in his kingdom. So one man also was there. He was a peasant. Peasant is a farmer. So he also needs some gold and money for the survival. He went in a night and waited for outside the gates of the palace, and he thought that he could be the first person in the morning to get the gold by the king. But the royal guards thought him as a thief and they kept him in the prison. And when king visited him to the prison, the king asked, "Why you want to steal when I am ready to give my gold and money to you whenever you need it?" Then the peasant told him all the story, and the king set him free and gave him gold. And the peasant kept coming every day for the gold. So king asked him why he want that much gold. So he said that he wanted to be like the king and want to serve the kingdom. So the king gave him half of his wealth and also realized that the peasant was a very kind person. Lastly, we will see chapter number 1 of literature reader, that is the Jamun Tree. So this story is about 4 children who lived in Assam and they are about to celebrate Bihu festival and they wanted wood for the giant Meiji. So they decided to cut the branches of the Jamun tree, which was a source of joy for these children. But as they climbed on the tree to cut the branches, they found that the tree was the home of so many creatures. So they came back without cutting the tree and decided that they would not cut the branches of a tree, otherwise those creatures would become homeless. So children, this was the quick recap of your chapters. For detail, you can revisit the videos which we have already done. Thank you for watching the video. Like the video, subscribe the channel. Don't forget to mention your name, class and section in the comment box. Have a nice day and all the best for your semester exams.